UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travellers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Ooh, nice looking putt. And down it goes. He's currently tied for 10th. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left, just avoid those bunkers both right and left, and there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Okay, time to return to the action. 18 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
This one's looking good.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Oh, well done. Got a lot of that. Getting ready to play their third. 3 behind our leader. And this putt coming up for his par. This one's looking good. That's a fighting effort. Hit it in strife, but managed to make a good score regardless.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, that's a clutch par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill ridge. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. Two just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt about 11 feet in distance. And there it is. Just 2 shots back after that hole. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And in she goes. That's a good save.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Well, that should save them, that one from the sand. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. That was a gallant attempt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Here we go, Rich.
And the end of the event.
Awesome stuff.
Well, I'm playing this one from around 120 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. 7 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, you've made it. What a play. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself currently in 5th. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, Their second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Sitting at 4 under for the day in 5th place. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th ridge, but there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Putting for a par here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And down it goes. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Great touch.
Good putt that. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Looks like they may have pushed that one. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This for par.
A bit long on that one. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, well played. A good look at a birdie here. Oh, just missed. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for a par now. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And at the end of their round, they find themselves in 7th on the leaderboard.
Decent performance, but I know this player's expecting a little bit more out of themselves. They're really not the type of player that will settle for a top 10.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.